An informal interview with Cynthia Yang, president of Passion for Red Frog Events, October 10th, 2013. Based in the Chicago metro area, Red Frog Events is not only the industry leader in active events, but among the top-rated places to work in the United States. Ranked 60th on Inc. magazine's list of top 5,000 fastest-growing companies, and catering to the values of millennial job hunters in today's economy, Red Frog keeps their working environment fun and exciting. With foosball, Lego conference table, and an accommodating pet policy, Red Frog follows suit with the likes of Google and Apple in fostering a creative workspace. Before hopping onto the lily pad, Cynthia studied broadcast journalism at the University of Missouri. During her time at Mizzou, as it's known, Cynthia interned at 3 news stations developing stories behind the scenes and in front of the camera. What best prepared her for a career as an event manager was her involvement with the Relay for Life network. Having participated in Relay for Life events since high school, Cynthia rose through the ranks to eventually become chairperson of the Mizzou Relay for Life. I had the opportunity to sit down with Cynthia a week before her current project, the Great Urban Race in Houston, Texas. The first question I posed was a fairly lengthy one, but the response was short and simple. Red Frog hasn't felt the major impact of trends in the growing active events industry because they are the trend. The creation of fun, interactive events like the Warrior Dash and the Great Urban Race are being used as the model for competing events like the Color Run, Color Me Rad, and the Race for Your Lives Zombie 5K. Setting itself apart from traditional business models, Red Frog tends to look at the other races as partners. Sharing best practices with their sister races only serves to solidify active events as an industry. With Red Frog on the cutting edge of active events, managers like Cynthia Yang find it the most beneficial to remain in touch with the core of their operation. Combining past experiences as a tadpole during her Red Frog internship, her highly organized personalities, and passionately and honestly taking feedback to heart are qualities that are instrumental to Cynthia's success as a manager. With a comprehensive understanding of all these factors, she is able to keep pace with change and continually evolve the structure of the company and its teams. Keeping pace, however, can be difficult to maintain, and the times when Cynthia feels the most challenged are when she's on the road. The workloads on the road can almost double, managing the load in and operation of the event all the while managing her team back in Chicago can prove to be an exhausting but worthwhile experience. On the flip side, mentoring tadpoles towards success is the most rewarding part of her role. Being able to take an event coordinator on location to see the fruits of their labor for Cynthia is the most satisfying part of her job. But before a tadpole can appreciate the fruits of their labor, they need to nail the interview process. Applicants can go to redfrogevents.com to submit a resume and a cover letter. Red Frog is a company that focuses on its people. They want to know who you are. The cover letter is the applicant's first opportunity to jump off the page and be more than just a resume. Showing creativity and personality in your writing style is a great first impression. Once selected for an interview, the mechanics of the process are fairly regular. There's a 30-minute phone interview, followed a few days later by a 30-minute in-person interview, where applicants will be asked about work experience and qualifications. On average, the interview process takes about 2 weeks to complete. This is a Red Frog interview though, so it won't be all facts and figures. Red Frog is just as interested in who their employees are and how they think, as well as what they've done. The goal of the interview is to find hard-working team players that are passionate about the Red Frog brand and are just generally nice people. Cultivating the best talent is imperative for the success of the Red Frog brand. The skills to perform a job can be taught with relative ease to those who meet the base qualifications. The ideal personality is what Red Frog is looking for. Red Frog also strongly believes in rewarding loyalty. All employment with Red Frog begins as a tadpole, also known as an intern. Only from the intern status is it possible to become a full-time frog. Hiring people who are the right fit has contributed heavily to Red Frog's success. Success that was applauded in 2013 when Inc. magazine released the list of the top 5,000 fastest growing companies in America. Red Frog ranked 60th nationwide. When asked what factors contributed to their success, Cynthia replied that it was a lot of hard work. Incorporating play practices into their operation, Red Frog employees frequently entered the zone and produced award-winning work. Passion for the work, mixed with a playful and creative environment, though, erased any sense of toil. Creating a positive working environment comes from a desire to make tadpoles and frogs feel at home. Cynthia shared that when she worked in television, the newsrooms felt cold and very unwelcoming. But from the Lego conference table to the pro-dog pet policy, Red Frog's environment is anything but cold. The management team at Red Frog cares about the welfare of their employees. Dinner and cab fare is provided for those industrious frogs that have stayed late to burn the midnight oil, and Red Frog CEO Joe Reynolds even consulted Red Frog employees on their wants and needs when the company expanded their initial offices to the new ones spanning 2 floors. Red Frog's attention to detail and passion for their employees has translated into revenues of almost $50 million in 2012. The work of Cynthia Yang and her colleagues have contributed in large part to the success of Red Frog events and the active events industry as a whole, proving time after time the importance of the old adage to find something you love and make a career of it. I was very intrigued to learn about Red Frog events and the path that brought Cynthia Yang to the pond. The working environment is creative, exciting, and engaging. And in the future, if I find myself moving to the Chicago area, Red Frog Events is absolutely a company that I would pursue. I believe that my passion for and experience with the Run Disney events would benefit Red Frog and complement their brand very well.